weekend, hundreds of people and dogs will take part in the Wag, Walk, and Run to help support Helping Paws. The organization helps train service dogs, and we are so lucky because we have one of those dogs here with us this morning, and the owners too. Good morning. We have Kim and Ray Terrell, and this is Brody. Tell me a little bit about Brody, because he's fun. We're kind of old friends, so we've been cuddling throughout the morning.
Brody is our service dog that we've trained through Helping Paws. Helping Paws is a nonprofit organization that trains service dogs for people with physical disabilities and veterans with PTSD.
And you two have put in so much time into training Brody, and I understand because of his allergies he can't be placed in a home, but Kim, it's a really incredible experience that you've had the 2 years of he's by your side pretty much every day.
He is, yeah. So Brody is going to be a veteran, an ambassador for the veterans with PTSD, which is really great to help work with and promote Helping Paws and all the great things that a dog can do to change someone's life. So.
I was so amazed when I got to come and visit Helping Paws, because the work that you guys do with these dogs, you spend 2 years with them, training them, getting them ready, and then they go into a home where they're really needed. So we've talked about how bittersweet that can be, but tell me a little bit about some of the homes that they're going to.
They can be anywhere from somebody with a physical disability that either has troubles walking, needs a wheelchair, or might have MS, so little stability issues. But then the veterans is really a great thing, because the veterans need all that assistance when they go out in public. They get nervous, they might have panic attacks, and the dogs really help them with that situation. And
we were just watching some of that video. I mean, it's everything from turning on light switches to that emotional companionship. Right. But I know that you were showing me that Brody will actually hop up and give cuddles. That's something that you teach in kisses too.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of that. So let's talk about the Wag, Walk, and Run this weekend, the six-legged race.
And
right.
It is also a way for...
It's great. It's our 18th annual Wag, Walk, and Run. You can come and just join us tomorrow. We are looking for more participations. Last year we raised $25,000. Wow. This year our goal is $35,000. And it doesn't matter rain or shine. We go. The kids start running at 8:40. The regular race starts at 9 o'clock, and there are prizes for the winners.
Fantastic. You said last year it was raining.
Yes, pouring.
So this will be much better this year, even though it's a little bit colder. So here's all the information for you. It's at Purgatory Creek Recreation Center. That's in Eden Prairie. So it's tomorrow. Starts at right around 8:40, and then the 5K is at 9:30. And of course, we'll put all that information online at WCCO.com/links. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having me.
But really, thank you for bringing back my friend Brody, because he's just so cute. I'm absolutely covered in dog hair. Oh, he's perked up. You know, my nose. Tomorrow, hundreds of people and their dogs will hit the pavement in Eden Prairie for the annual Wag, Walk, and Run event. They're raising money to support Helping Paws. It's an organization that breeds, trains, and then places service dogs with people who have physical disabilities, or even recently veterans with PTSD. So joining me now, we have trainers Kim and Ray Terrell, and then of course one of my favorites, Brody, this morning. Good morning. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Brody is one of my favorite dogs, and tell me a little bit about him, because he's 2.5 years old, not going to be placed because of allergies.
Correct. Yep. So he is an ambassador for the veterans that we work with that have PTSD.
So he gets a chance to be a little bit of a brand ambassador and work with others, but he's just the biggest sweetheart, been cuddling with everyone this morning. Tell me about how Helping Paws works, because you have spent 2 years training, and that's what you do. It's 2 years with a puppy, and then you turn it over to another home.
Correct.
Yep, that's right. We volunteer to be the trainer for these dogs. They get into people's lives and change their lives. We go to class 1 night a week, and we learn how to be trainers, and after 2 or 2.5 years, the dogs, in most cases, are ready to graduate, and they get matched up with a person that has either some kind of a physical disability or they're veterans with PTSD.
One of the things I asked you when we met the first time a couple of months ago is how hard it is to give up that dog, because you think that that's got to be such a bittersweet moment.
It is emotional, but it is so impactful to meet the person's life that they change, and just knowing all the good that they're going to do, it's easier to hand them over. So.
Absolutely. And I think that Brody may have taken a little nap a bit early for him this morning. He has gone down. He's hanging out. But let's talk about tomorrow. Oh, and he's back up again. Tomorrow's event sounds like a blast. I know you had some rain last year, but tell me what we can expect. Anyone can come bring their dogs? Oh, hey.
Yep, you can bring your dog as well, as long as it is semi-well behaved. That would be great. There is a run for kids in the morning. It starts at 8:40. It's a 1-mile run for kids. There's also a 5K for adults, and there will be prizes for the top 3 winners in men and women in both classifications. There's going to be face painting, dog contests.
Lots of fun.
Demos, other
Yeah.
dog training demos.
Dog demos.
Which are very cool to see. If you haven't seen all the work that a service dog can do, it really is just incredible. And I understand that there are golden puppies, maybe some lab puppies, that
Yeah.
they need people who are ready to foster them.
We just had some litter of labs that were born, and we have Goldens on the way, and we are looking for future foster home trainers that want to take them in for 2.5 years, like you said.
Yeah.
And
Can anyone do it?
pretty much. I
Yeah.
mean, there's certain things that we look for. We will come out and do a home inspection,
Yeah.
not an inspection, an interview to see if the person really qualifies and they want to do it in the best safety of the person and the dog, and then they can join up.
We love it. Well, thank
Yeah.
you so much for coming in. It was so
Thank you.
good to see Brody again. I think that's really why we brought them in. Let's give you the information for tomorrow. It's at Purgatory Creek Rec Area in Eden Prairie. The 1-mile run, like you mentioned, starts at 8:40. Day of registration right about $35. So I know that you won't have rain like you had last year, but it could be a little chilly.
Well, cool. Bring your jacket.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Brody, the cuddles have been amazing this morning. He's the biggest sweetheart. Really, I mean, that's why we brought them in, guys.
So sweet.
You know I love Goldens.
Oh, yeah, the beautiful dog, too. So, Matt, do you recommend a doggy jacket as well tomorrow?
No, the
Never.
dogs are
Please,
tougher than
right,
we
yeah.
are.
Okay,
The dogs will be fine.